Hey guys, welcome back. It's your man KP67s, and I'm bringing you a great video. I actually made a video yesterday, but it was like just 5 minutes of just like me hyperventilating. So I figured after I calmed down a little bit, I would go over the Imperial TIE bomber here. Yes, I did wail pretty hard on him. But hey, he's Empire, and I really wanted the Empire fleet to get a little stronger here, and they certainly did. To kind of go over it, the TIE Bomber adds a lot of things that the Empire was missing. Number one, a faction tank. Number two, a tank that's actually pretty disruptive once target lock gets out there. And number three, he heightens damage insanely. Like people don't even understand how important this guy's unique is, the dual plot design, when you come down to here, this one right here. Not only is he gaining a butt ton of max protection per Empire ally, you're starting with like 80% additional max protection. You have another 60%, I'm sorry, tucked away in the back, basically, whenever they pop up. Empire allies ignore 20% defense for each rebel and each target locked enemy. 2 target locks, and you've reduced most tanks' defense by 40% just off the bat. In addition to the fact that, you know, Grand Moff Tarkin's Executrix gives you offense up, defense penetration up, you can do crazy damage with your characters. It's insane. Like, you can take a 5s, and with Gauntlet Starfighter, you almost one-shot him. It's insane what it can do. It's great. Just to kind of quickly go over the comp that some people are that I personally think should be used. So first, we're looking at what CG recommended. So CG recommended something like this. Just tuck everything in the back, and then just like this. So they recommended this, and I'm sure it works against the Rebel fleet. That's fine. You know, for those who are just like, oh, this destroys Rebels, the Rebels were already done, to be honest, guys. The Finalizer completely takes a dump on the Rebels. It's not even funny. The Falcon's just gone, and without the Falcon, the Rebel fleet just sucks. Plain and simple. So Finalizer, he took care of that. I really didn't care. And plus, you never see Rebels on defense anymore unless you're like a new shard or something like that. So my thinking was to chase after fighting the Negotiator. Now, why do I like Tarkin over Thrawn? Number one, Thrawn is a slow capital ship. Very, very slow as a capital ship. I think he's sitting at like 166. Yeah, 164. I'm sorry, 164 speed. He's only faster than the Endurance, basically. And that speed actually hurts you against Negotiator just because of the amount of turn meter that he can gain because of Valor. So I like something a little closer to his speed. He's at 189, Tarkin's at 184 at maximum. Of course, like, you know, R7 Empire, that's just what it is. So I like a little less of a speed gap, in addition to the fact that every time you kill ships, whether it's one of your ships or their ships, you're gaining 20% turn meter, and the Empire and the TIE Bomber is like really slow, guys. He's like 152, I think, if I recall. 154. He's 154. So kind of slow. So for the Negotiator, there's actually a little bit of a switch here. So actually, I'll just go ahead and drop that, because for the Negotiator, at 7 stars at least, this is all you need. End of story. This is all you need. Now, the CG's initial recommendation makes me think, yeah, they don't play ships. The TIE Bomber obviously is going to be out there first line, really helpful. TIE Fighter, his reinforcement is kind of meh. So I'd rather have him out there for the quick dodge and with like the Foresight, which will give Tarkin turn meter, which lets you stay ahead of the Negotiator. And then the Gauntlet Starfighter not only carries a cleanse, so you can get rid of breach, additional target locks, buff immunities, health immunities, the whole deal. You can get rid of all that stuff with his cleanse. He also is the fastest ship in the game once he's maxed out. It doesn't look like it because, again, it's like, oh, 166, how is that fast? He's unique, guys. 20 speed and an additional 15 speed for each other active Empire ally. So it's 166 to 186 plus another 30. He's sitting at 216 speed. And also in addition there, he gives 50% defense to his Empire allies. So your tank just became tankier, basically. This I find to be a very good opener for negotiator fleets, whether it be HT in the front, whether it be Y-Wing in the front, whether it be Ahsoka in the front, or Fives in the front. I still have to find somebody with a Rex Y-Wing to try to test it against that, but most of the negotiator comps that I come across, including having the Millennium Falcon just kind of tucked in the back, it's really nothing. Like, it's really nothing to them now. And that's with Tarkin. So for those of you who are just like, oh, Thrawn's way better. No. You don't know how to Empire. I'm just putting that out there right now. That's what it is. So yeah, guys, I have a couple of videos recorded against negotiator fleets specifically. I will have other videos of versus Malevolence comps, whether it be a triple tank comp or the Vulture Hyena Sunfat comp. I'll have that out as well. Unfortunately, there's like one other person on my shard who has a 7-star Malevolence, and she hasn't climbed today, so I don't think I can test today against a 7-star, but at least 6 stars I'll be able to test against. But in the meantime, please watch the following videos, just showcasing how I approach the battles, and I did include at the very end a really bad RNG battle where I don't land buff immunity from Gauntlet, and I don't do enough damage to the to Anakin's Edit 2 to prevent the AoE being used and Undying Loyalty be used. And you can see I really am not like struggling with it at all. Just keep a watch out. Bad RNG, you're looking at maybe a few lost banners, a few lost ships, that's okay. But it's not bad as a negotiator, Connor. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Peace.
Don't underestimate the Force.